Today I would like to talk about the facts surrounding Princess Diana's death and the conspiracy theories that are also around her death. Diana Frances Spencer, more commonly known as Princess Diana, was born on July 1st, 1961. When she married Prince Charles, she became the people's princess because of her affection and love towards people. Even after her divorce from Prince Charles, she was very much in the public eye, and this did not stop with her death. She died in a car crash on August 31st, 1997. I am here to discuss what really happened on that fateful night in the tunnel under the streets of Paris. I have been interested in this controversy since I watched Prince William's wedding in 2011. I was not born yet whenever Princess Diana got in the crash, but I have done extensive research into this topic, and I'm here to compose an argument that is logical and full of reliable evidence. I will talk about her life, her marriage, her divorce, the facts of her death, and some opposing viewpoints around it. Her parents are Edward John Spencer and Frances Ruth Burke Roach. She's one of 4 children. Her father was heir to the 7th Earl Spencer, and her mother was the daughter of the 4th Baron Farrany. She became Lady Diana Spencer in 1975, and she moved to Switzerland to get her education so that she could go back to England and become a kindergarten assistant. She started dating Prince Charles whenever she returned back to England, and 3 months after they started dating, they became engaged and they got married on July 29th, 1981. Their marriage started off well. They were always very affectionate towards each other, and they quickly became a couple to look at. They have a great marriage, and Princess Diana was well known for her charity work involving leprosy, HIV, AIDS, and the banning of landmines. Princess Diana was one of the first celebrities to knowingly touch someone with AIDS because she knew that this disease is not spread just by touching. She gave birth to Prince William in 1982 and then gave birth to Prince Harry in 1984. In 1982, it was revealed that Prince Charles was having an affair, but Princess Diana also revealed herself that she was having an affair as well. They were divorced by 1996, and although they were divorced, Princess Diana still kept the title Princess of Wales. She also continued her work with HIV and AIDS. She began dating Dodi Fayed in 1997. After her death, there were many conspiracies about what happened. There were conspiracies such as Prince Charles was out to kill her, that she was pregnant with Dodi's child, or even that the paparazzi intentionally caused this crash. The first conspiracy, Princess Charles being out to get her, was, according to Independent.com, Princess Diana gave her butler a note that claimed that Prince Charles was planning an accident in her car. She gave this letter to Paul Burrell, but this was contradicted by one of Diana's close friends, Lucia Fletcher de Lima, and this woman said that Paul Burrell was perfectly capable of imitating Princess Diana's handwriting. I don't believe she was fearing for her life, especially from Prince Charles, the future king of your country. Also, Paul Burrell didn't reveal this note until 6 years after the crash. Why would he hold this note for so long if it could have been potentially something? There's also speculation about her being pregnant, and this was started by Mohammed Al Fayed, and this is Dodi's father. According to Independent.com, Mohammed said the royal family could not accept that an Egyptian Muslim could eventually be the stepfather of the future king of England, and it's because of this that he believes the royal family killed her intentionally. And they proved this pregnancy rumor false during the post-mortem exam, and also there was no indication of pregnancy in her blood, and her friends also said she had a regular cycle. It was suspected that the paparazzi intentionally caused the wreck, and this was because they were blamed for pushing Diana's Mercedes so that it would make the crash happen. This is according to Independent.com. This story gained traction because Princess Diana was known for her concern over how much the paparazzi chased her and how this might potentially cause her harm one day. And they proved this conspiracy false because all the paparazzi chasing her were working for different companies. They were all just trying to get a picture. Now that I have proved these conspiracies false, I will talk about the proven facts of the crash. The driver of the vehicle, Henry Paul, was under the influence. He was also driving very fast, and I'm here to prove that this was simply just a bad wreck. Diana and Dodie were eating at the Ritz-Carlton, and the paparazzi were hounding them, so they tried to get away. So they called Henry Paul, who was a security guard at the Ritz. He was not supposed to be on duty that night, so he was drunk. Princess Diana and Dodie did know that he was under the influence whenever they got in the vehicle with him, but they still chose to get in the vehicle with him. They got in the wreck 3 minutes after they got in the vehicle to escape the paparazzi. They were going double the speed limit, and the driver was over triple the alcohol limit whenever he was driving. There were many investigations conducted on the crash, but it all came down to the driver being under the influence and driving at over double the speed limit. Princess Diana was an adored and loved person by many people. She was a breath of fresh air to the old school royalty that is in England, and she was just loved by the people very much, and they wanted someone to blame for her death. In the end, this should be a lesson for the paparazzi that they can't be so aggressive whenever they're trying to get a picture of someone. They have to back off and respect the privacy of celebrities, even though they do live a public life.